All right, thanks again for joining me. What's going on, everybody? And right now we are talking about secret number one, which is going to be how to create income and freedom without trading your time for money. Okay? How to create income and freedom without trading your time for money. We have the whiteboard here because I want to show you all something that you might not be aware of. This changed my life. It's in this in a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Excuse me. And the next book, everybody talks about Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book is paramount. It changes many people's lives. One of the best financial books of all time to show you about success. But a lot of people seem to forget his second book, which is, to me, is my personal favorite because it resonated with me the best. It was called The Cash Flow Quadrant. In that book, he speaks about 4 different types of people in the world and 4 different types of ways to make money in the world, right? And I'm going to show you right now because this is the purpose of this actual video, is to get you all to understand about your mentality. Even though I'm going to share you this information that's going to show you how to grow your wealth and have riches to come and to be able to not have to worry about money anymore, and you're going to have a lot of more time freedom on your hands, which is great, right? But you need to understand why this is important, because if you don't get it up here, if your mind doesn't change to understand that this is the best thing since sliced bread, one of the best things, then you're not going to look at it that way. And you're going to go right back to doing what you used to do, which is like doing a job, a 9 to 5, or going to struggling for money, trading your time for dollars. You do not want to do that. When you learn this information, you're going to, start taking these studies seriously, because you're going to be having these secrets and you're going to understand how it's a mind shift you got to make. Okay. So let me just show you, let me teach you all what Rich Dad taught me about the cash flow quadrant. And I'm going to show you how it applies to doing clinical studies. All right. Okay. You with me? You get it? All right. Here we go. So let's show the diagram. You got an ESBI. That's the diagram, right? And this is called cash flow, because that's what you want, right? Cash flow, right? Ain't that what you want? Right? Quadrant. Cash flow quadrant, right? Now, the way I'm going to show you how this works is I'm going to use the blue because this is going to be the IRS pen right here. Okay, I know we all heard about the IRS, right? So let me put this in layman's terms for you. I'm going to make it very simple. The reason why a lot of people don't get ahead in life, why they don't get 6 figures, or why they don't get 7 figures, 8 figures, or even if they do make that money, but why they struggle, right? Why it might be lawyers, doctors, might be very, anyone that's making a lot of money. You could be superstars, celebrities, anything like that, right? The reason why some people struggle, or majority in that situation, is they don't understand one word. Taxes. You have to understand this right here. And you have to understand how this works and affects the 4 people in the world. This is very important information I'm telling you right here. I mean, now I know you might say, hey, Maurice, I paid $100. I want to know about how to make money. I want to know about taxes. Well, you're going to learn that. But first, you need to understand this. It's a mind thing first, remember? Right? It's a mind shift you need to make. I'm shifting you from what you were taught all of your life about money, right? What you were taught about money and what your parents taught you, your guardians, the streets, or the economy, society, right? What they taught you about money, school, right? Whether high school, college, even going way back to grammar school, middle school, elementary, right? This is very important information, but you're going to know when you have this information with the studies to know how to do that and make money. Oh, that's like the holy grail right there. You're going to do like I did. You're going to get very successful very quickly. Okay. So here's why I pay taxes. Here's what I mean by taxes. E is employee. That's what it stands for, right? People that get taxes taken out their paycheck. You get a paycheck right here. Okay. So paycheck. That means you get a paycheck. S, self-employed. This is people who they own a job. So the E up here, you actually have a job. The S, you own a job, but you hire other people who are employees, right? This is why a lot of people say if you have your own business, if you have your own job, you own like an adult daycare center because you got so many people that are E's complaining, right? And then you don't want to just have to fire them because then they can say, oh, that was done unfairly to me, and then they can go and get unemployment. And what does that mean? That's more money you got to pay them, and they're not even doing the work at your job, their company anymore, but you still have to pay them, right? Right? So there's a lot of things that's unfortunate about S's. It still is a good thing to be your own boss, right? But the bottom line of it is, here, you actually pay out paychecks. But here's the thing. You are doing all the work right here. So these people are independent, right? They do it all, right? All these people, they do it all right here. So here, you're reliant on someone, depending on this job, to pay you. Right here, the employer, you are independent. You're the boss, the big boss, right? But you have to pay out a lot. Now, here's the reason why this is important. And I hope you hear me. E, you pay about every time you get your paycheck, you notice taxes come out. Well, you pay about, I say at any given time, possibly 40% in taxes right here. That's almost half of your paycheck in taxes. And we're talking about over a whole course of a year time. I'm talking about cumulatively, right? Over here in the S, at any given time, you can pay almost nearly 60% in taxes. You see that? So that means when you get your paycheck right here, this is the reason why a lot of people don't get ahead, right? Because not only, and this is not including expenses like your bills. This is just the taxes from the government, from the IRS, from Uncle Sam in America, right? Over here, independent, yes, you have a job, but you pay 60%. This is small business owners. This is specialists like doctors, lawyers, accountants, dentists. This is superstars, celebrities. It doesn't matter if you're Drake. It don't matter if you're Rihanna, Beyonce, whoever it is. If you're doing a sport, if you're singing a song, writing a song, right? You could be Ed Sheeran, one of the best songwriters out there. Still, you are getting taxed if you are if you're pretty much in this S. You're self-employed. This situation, right? Now, the caveat here. Okay, this is just a caveat. The studies that I'm talking about, S, can also fall for studies because you're self-employed. You're under here as well. But there's a difference here. You know, aha. I'm going to show you there's a difference, right? So just hold on, hold tight. Now, what you want to do is get to this section. We're going to use the green marker for this one. The B stands for big business owner, right? Forbes describes big business owner as 500 employees or more. Or when you have network marketing, direct sale, businesses like that are online businesses, affiliate marketing, referral-based marketing, anything like that, any business where you pretty much, you're not the boss, but you pretty much are part of a procedure or a system, I should say. It's a business of systems, right? Remember, system. Remember that. Write that down if you're taking notes there, please. SYSTEM, system. Save yourself time, energy, money. That's what system can stand for. I haven't found a better acronym for that other than the Bible, right? So system, right? Save yourself time, energy, money. That's excellent because that's what this is. You have other people helping you, right? You have a team. A team is what's important because a team is what wins. It's not about the I, it's about the team, right? And I, this is investor. So remember, employee, small business owner, or specialist, or self-employed, right? B is big business owner. I is investor. Your money makes you money. So here, you may pay 20% in taxes, right? It can be lower than that sometimes. And in investing, the I part of the cash flow quadrant, 0% in taxes. This is why you get ahead so quickly when you're on this side, not this side. So what is the goal of what I'm showing you? My goal is to help you to go from an E or an S. So whether you're one of these two, right? My goal is to help you to go from one of these two to go directly to the B and to the I, right? Now, my goal, being that you're here, this is where I say that, and the secret number one, you're going to understand how to create income and freedom without trading your time for money. So you're going to make your income as an S right here. But because you are getting yourself involved in these clinical study trials, soon as you go in there, you're going to fill out a tax form. And we're going to get into that a little later in these courses. But the tax form is going to be called a 1099. 1099, right? This 1099 form is going to be, I'm going to put, matter of fact, let me go, instead of putting that, let me go ahead and put it in the blue for you all, so you understand color coordinators, taxes. So tax 1099, that's the tax form, right? The only difference is I'm going to show you how the money you make here, of course you pay your taxes, right? When you're here, you pay taxes. When you're here, you get taxes taken out. That's the difference, right? But I'm going to show you how the goal is, me and my Clinical Study Seekers team, we're going to show you how to go from here, making the money, doing literally nothing. Like, it's just such a boring way, but you make so much cash flow come in. Thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars, right? We're going to show you how to go from here, but you take your money, this is the goal, and to dump it over here, right? Big business, right? Which is, and you're going to learn this later, as I said, in later modules, but I'm just showing you right now so you can kind of, get an understanding of what's going to happen. And then when you make the money here, that money from your systems that's built, because when the money is made here, from what I'm going to show you, you don't have to work at all for it. The system works, right? It's like a franchise at McDonald's. They have them burgers, the fries, the drinks, the shakes, the drive-thru, the counter. All of those are systems, right? And it all works together cohesively for the whole establishment. Same way for yourself, right? You're going to make a lot of money doing the studies. You're going to dump the money here. And then from that point, you're going to dump it over here. Now you have it automated. Now you have your money making money 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 all year, never sleeps. Money never sleeps, right? I learned that a long time ago. Never forget it, all right? And your money is the hardest worker for you that you want. You want money working for you way more than you want an employee working for you, right? So I hope that this makes sense. Also, I'm going to show you this right here, cash flow quadrant. This is a great game to understand because this game pretty much breaks this down, right? So when you have a chance, I highly suggest go pick this up, right? I'll probably put the link below in this video or somewhere in these in the training modules here. I'll put a PDF with the link, or just actually put the link in there so you'll have that resource to go get it. But yes, hopefully you understand this. This is the understanding you need to have. This is the mentality you need to have, right? Your world's about to change now if you really wanted to, okay? But you really have to understand that. You do not want to work for money anymore. Once you learn this process, from that point on, your life's going to change because now you're going to see how to make money easier. You're going to see how to make money in a quicker fashion, and you're not going to have to pay taxes as much on that money because if you follow the structure and the process as I'm showing you, you're going to be able to take that money and move through these quadrants quickly to move from S to B to I in the snap of a finger, like in no time. And once you do that, that's when your life is really going to change, explode into change. And with that being said, that's pretty much it for this module. I hope that you really get this. It's very important, right? And the way you understand these quadrants when I meet somebody, right? And you'll learn this as well. Because I'm going to put the link also in the resources to show you how you should get this book, the Cash Flow Quadrant. But you see the kind of person you're dealing with by how they talk. You can see the vocabulary they use, and it can tell you what quadrant they're in. So when I hear people say, I want a safe and secure job, I want job security, I want benefits, I want medical coverage, I want that, I know that they're an E. I already know they're an E. They're only concerned about a job. And even if I tell them that a job, J-O-B, it stands for being jumping out of bed every morning, right? Going to work, and you're going to be juggling over bills all the time, right? Because every time you get a paycheck, you get taxes come out, and then you got to pay your expenses, your bills, and you get what's left over, which is not a lot. And then you're going to be just over broke every month. Like one of my many mentors used to say, right, Jim Rohn, you have too much month at the end of your money instead of having more money at the end of the month, every month, right? And that's very key. You want more money at the end of the month, right? That's what you want. So remember, they said safe, secure job. For S, this is people that say, well, I want to do it all myself. I don't trust anybody else. I can do it better. I'm the best, right? There's no one better than me. All right, let me show you how this equates to sports. Give you a good example. Michael Jordan, sports figure, right? One of the best, as we know. Some people refer to him, as I do, as the great. One of the greats, if not the great, right? Mr. Basketball, right? Michael Jordan, at one point, was not that champion that everybody knows as of now. He was losing, but he was doing all the work, scoring a many points, doing absolutely amazing feats that nobody can contest with. But he was all by himself doing it. I'm talking about when the Bulls were not what you know as now, as a dynasty. This is when Jordan was just really just doing his thing against Larry Bird and everybody. But he was doing it by himself, right? It wasn't until he got a team that when he started to progress, when they all started to progress. You have to have a team. You can't do it by yourself. That's just my caveat. But these are people in this quadrant, you'll hear and know who they are when they say, I like to do it by myself. I don't trust anybody else. I just don't want nobody else to mess it up. I depend on me. I don't want to depend on other people, or I only want my independence. I want to be, I want to be the one that runs the company. I want to run the show. I want to be the head honcho. These are people that are an S. That's how you know that. When you hear someone say, the B people, you'll hear them when they say things like this. I want a good team. Or who's the best person I can hire for that? Right? Who can I hire to get that done? Not I want to do it, but who's the who's? Who are the people who know how to do this already that are better than me? They put in their 10,000 hours, like 10 years pretty much, being world class, being the best of the best, the best of the best. I want to hire them. So I want a good team, right? I want a team to handle my legal. I want a team and assist to handle my systems, to handle my communication, my cash flow, everything, to handle the product or the service that I'm having at my business. These are people that are B, right? I want a team. I want to be surrounded by the people who are the smartest. I don't want to be, there's another quote I remember a long time ago that says, if you are the smartest person in the room, you're probably in the wrong room. You need to get out that room and get into another room. Right? Because you always want to be around people who are better, faster, have more resources, more money, they're more intelligent. You want to be around these individuals because these are the individuals that's going to take your game to the next level, right? I look at the game called chess. I love playing chess. Usually when you play chess, when you play with someone that's much, much better than you are, your game just goes to great lengths. Right? Just like the world champion Magnus is. He said that plenty of times in many quotes. He always got that way because he played people better. When you play people better, you get better. And you just keep doing that. Right? And then we get to the I. The way you know about the I, people of the I, is when they say, you know what? I don't even want to work. I just want my money working for me. I don't want to work at all. I want my money working for me. I just want to be able to chill, relax, be on some island with a tea or a drink, whatever beverage of choice, and have nice scenery. I don't want to do anything. I just want money, working money for me. That's it. That's how you know they're here, right? So hope that breaks down a lot for you to understand, everybody. You have to have your mentality change. So as you get this information, just remember, yes, it's a good way to make money. Yes, it's a quick way. Yes, it's a boring, simple, easy of the easiest that I've ever found to make money. But you got to have your mentality right. This is a way to change your mentality. The quickest way. Change your mentality. Start thinking about a better way of utilizing your money, a better way of utilizing your wealth, your riches that you're going to get assets. But you got to think this way when you're doing these studies. Okay? So with that being said, thanks for listening. Hopefully you have a good day over there, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Take care.